week is the best week of the year to buy a home. Really? Mansion Global host Katrina Campins joins me now. Okay, can you explain this one, Katrina? Why is this week, that will be October 12th through the 18th, why is this week the best time?
Thanks for having me, Stuart. The week of October 12th through the 18th is considered by Realtor.com to be the best time to buy a home in 2025, thanks to a rare alignment of favorable market conditions. During this week, active listings are projected to be 32.6% higher than earlier in the year, providing buyers with significantly more choices, while competition drops by around 30 to 31% compared to peak season. Home prices are typically 3.4% lower than their annual highs, potentially saving buyers over $15,000 on a median priced home. Additionally, listings stay on the market longer, and about 5.5% of them see price cuts, giving buyers more room to negotiate. Mid-October offers a unique mix of more options, less competition, and lower prices, with sellers especially motivated to close before the holidays, further tipping leverage in buyers' favor. What makes 2025 stand out even more is the double-digit inventory growth, slower sales pace, and an increase in price reductions, all of which signal a more buyer-friendly market than in recent years, which is great for buyers. Plus, mortgage rates have recently dropped to their lowest levels in nearly a year, giving buyers a much-needed affordability boost. For those ready to act, this week, Stuart, offers the most favorable conditions of the year to purchase a home. Okay. So now's the time to go out there.
If you insist. Okay, I want to talk to you about Gen Z. We constantly hear that they have a real problem getting the money together to buy a home, getting to a first home. I put it to you, Katrina, that the best way for Gen Z young folks to buy a home these days is to get a loan from mom and dad. That is the easiest and the best way available, isn't it?
Well, Stuart, I'll tell you this. Gen Z, unlike millennials, are very hesitant to ask their family for help. Oh, Gen Z born between 1997 and 2012, they're aged about 13 to 28. They're actively entering the housing market, and they're doing so on their own terms, defying long-standing assumptions that home ownership would be out of reach due to student debt, high rents, and home prices. Many are buying homes in their early to mid-20s by prioritizing affordability, lifestyle flexibility, and smaller, more walkable cities over traditional big city living. Instead of targeting expensive coastal metros, Gen Z is focusing on affordable markets like the Grand Rapids, Salt Lake City, Milwaukee, and Omaha, cities where Gen Z mortgage requests are among the highest in the country. These young buyers are highly intentional about where and how to save for a down payment. And Stuart, although you mentioned it would be the easiest way, this generation's different. Most are pursuing dependable wealth building or cost-cutting strategies, such as taking on second jobs, side hustles, moving to more affordable areas, changing jobs, or even asking for a raise. In fact, a significant portion have already taken or are currently taking on side gigs to fund their home ownership goals. And what's notable is that they prefer not to borrow from family, but instead to work hard, which is so refreshing because they truly believe that home ownership is part of the American dream. So we're getting back to these old school values with the Gen Z generation. It's really great. And they're paving pathways to home ownership, aided by all of these online tools that
Katrina,
that generation now has.
I will believe it when I see it. Katrina Campins, thank you very much indeed for joining us this morning. We do appreciate that.
Thanks for having me, Stuart.